has appeared in numerous bits on this program over the years. She is a founding member of the popular comedy troupe, the Upright Citizens Brigade. Now she's one of the new cast members on Saturday Night Live. Let's take a look at her doing a scene with Gwyneth Paltrow.
I spoke to Uncle Dan today, and he invited us up to the cabin for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that might be nice. What do you think, Liz?
Shut up, witch!
Shut up, biatch!
Please welcome Amy Poehler. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's very weird to be on this side of the desk.
Well, I know. It's you've been, for years and years, for over 40 years now, you helped us out.
I'm 65 years old.
That's right, and looking great.
Thank you.
You did just so many great bits for us on the show. Were there certain things that you really liked doing?
Well, when I first moved here to New York, I did a bunch of like staring contests and crazy characters on the show, and I'm pretty proud of my work as the foam rubber Andy.
No, that's we have. Let's just take a look at foam rubber. There's foam rubber Andy. Foam rubber Andy.
Thank you.
Now,
thank you. I think
you get recognized a lot for that, right?
I hate getting swarmed. Like, can I have your autograph, foam rubber Andy?
So what was your favorite moment as foam rubber Andy? Do you have one?
Well, I actually know Andy Richter, and the real Andy Richter smells a lot better than the inside of the foam Andy Richter. But we had to do a bit once where we had to run around a track with a bunch of other characters, and Nipsey Russell came in and won the race, if anybody remembers that.
Yeah.
And it was like 100 degrees out, and I was getting my usual late-night, crazy $100 for the 15-hour day. Or whatever.
We don't have a lot of cash here, clearly.
So, and Nipsey Russell kind of came and hung out with us for like 15 hours on like a sun-bleached track and gave us some good advice.
What was the advice he gave you?
He was like, let me tell you something about Hollywood. It's got one typewriter and 2,000 copy machines.
And you're sitting there in a foam rubber suit listening. There's, of course, there's like a show website, and not that I look at that, neither will it, but I don't like all that he's a god stuff. Would someone just please write that once? It's embarrassing. Anyway, there are a lot of people that think that you played the part of Andy's little sister.
Yeah, there's a character on this show, Andy's little sister, who has quite a temper. And I get mistaken for her a lot. There's quite a resemblance, but...
Okay, let's take a look at a clip and just see.
All right, you know what? It's Judgment Day, bitch.
What?
Come on!
Stacy, don't do this. Stacy, no! Stacy!
I love you!
Stacy, no! Stacy!
Why do you do that?
I don't know who she is. She's got a lot of problems. I only wear my headgear at night, not during the day.
It's very sexy. Now, you've of course had a lot of success. You've been showing up in movies now these days. You were in Deuce Bigelow,
That's
Male
right.
Gigolo.
That's right.
Playing a woman with Tourette's.
That's right.
Now, people know this part. What kind of reaction have you had? Did you enjoy doing that?
I did. It was really fun. I got to improvise a lot of really bad words.
Right.
And then
which must be fun, because they say,
totally fun.
and you have a great mind for this kind of stuff, but just go crazy, say the worst thing you can.
Yeah, and it's hilarious to add two bad words together and make a super bad word.
Right.
But then I had to do the PG version I had to dub over the PG version so they could show it in planes and churches and stuff. And so I had to make up fake PG-rated words of the fake bad words. So it was like, I had to be like, Frank, you cheese nards. Something like that. Like, I'm gonna frap your jam ass.
That one actually sounds really dirty. I gotta remember that. And we have something in common. We're both from the Boston area.
Boston. Go Pack.
Have you been back there much since you got on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, my parents, Bill and Eileen Poehler, live in Burlington, Mass. And
Burlington.
Burlington, Red Devils. You know it.
Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. Ooh. Worcester.
There's going to be a fight here. There's too many people from too many towns. But...
That would be so sad. I said Worcester. I said Burlington. Later, what were you two fighting about?
I don't know.
Let's get a Sam Adams. So
everybody's very supportive and very cool, but as you probably know, Bostonians have a very weird way of showing their approval. You know, you never quite know what their take on you is. Like, you know, you'll be walking in the mall or something, and they'll be like, "So, how are you, Amy? Good for you. You're doing well, huh? Saturday Night Live. Think you're something special, right?" I think I do. Thank you.
It's funny. There's this. The minute you leave Boston, there's a suspicion like, what are you up to?
Yeah, well, you think you're too better for us? We know where you came from.
It's like, no, I'll come back. There are just jobs other places.
Yeah, but it's their way of showing love.
They should stop. I got to mention UCB. You guys obviously been doing great work for a long time. Very funny comedy. And you have a theater downtown that I've been to a few times.
Conan's actually performed at.
It's been fun. We have a good time. And you guys do a very good show there, the ASCAT show.
We do an improv show, and there's tons of shows and one-person shows and sketch groups and improv groups there. And it used to be a burlesque house before Giuliani made it stop. And
before you guys turned it into a theater, it was a burlesque sort of nudie show.
It was a classy nudie place.
All right, I just like saying nudie. There's no nudiness, is there? So when you guys moved in, you had to transform it, right?
We did. We had to change it, and I was in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. And the bathrooms is so nasty in an ex-nudie house.
Like what? Just describe quickly.
Like a lot of bikini tops and Prince mixtapes. And weird substances.
Okay, I don't want to know about that. I liked where it was before. Saturday Night Live with host and musical guest Britney Spears.
Right.
Coming up this Saturday.
You know it.
And yes, I do know it. And the UCB Theater, always there and always doing good work.
Yeah.
So check that out too.
So happy to be here. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for doing it. Amy Poehler. Check it out when we come back. Bad Religion's here. That was